Hello everyone, my name is Norama. I'm from SKAB, and this is our group project of environmental management based on the topic of sustainable development. Before we jump into our main topic, which is air pollution in Malaysia, I'm going to tell you what is air pollution first. Air pollution is when chemical, particulate, or biological material that cause discomfort, disease, or death to human, damage other living organisms um, such as the natural environment, and also built environment that is introduced into the air. Basically, when the air tastes as worse than cigarette smoke. And in Malaysia this day, air pollution is one of the main problem, which is damage to the ozone for the earth, and also the environment, the world environment also. And the resource of air pollution in Malaysia are from land transportation, industrial emission, and also open burning activities. In Malaysia, in 2011, there is witnessed more than 21 million registered vehicle, and it's such a huge number for that. It's really big number. And 70 among of the resource of the air pollution in Malaysia, 70 to 75% of the air pollution are from motor vehicle emission, while stationary source of the air pollution such as power station, industrial activity contribute is only 20 to 25%. That whole thing it's such a really big amount of number, which is cause a big damage to the environment.
Hello, my name is Abdulaziz Saif with matric number A18KF4012, and I will be talking about how air pollution can be attributed to SDGs. First, the subject of air quality is directly mentioned in 3 SDGs, which is related to health and environmental sustainability. The first goal is goal 3, which is good health and well-being, which has the target 3.9, which states that by 2030 the sustainability reduce the number of deaths and illnesses from hazardous chemicals and air, water, and soil pollutions and contaminations. The second goal is goal 11, which is sustainable cities and communities. Target 11.6 states that by 2030 it would reduce the environmental impacts of cities, including by paying special attention to air quality and other waste management. The last goal is goal 12, which is responsible consumption and production. Target 12.4 states that by 2020 it would achieve the sound management of chemicals and all wastes in accordance with agreed international frameworks, and significantly reduce their release to air, water, and soil in order to minimize the impacts on health and the environment. Aside from these SDGs, air pollutions can be addressed in other SDGs regarding clean water, conservation, and industry innovation.
I'm Omar Ismail Mahmoud, and I'm going to talk about how air pollution has affected Malaysia's society, its economy, and its environment. Malaysia is a largely urbanized city, thus exposed to a high level of carbon monoxide emission, which is one of the major causes of air pollution. It is largely emitted from our motor vehicles and industries. If the levels of carbon monoxide are lower than 2%, this gas does not appear to affect a person's health. However, when the levels of carbon monoxide reach higher than 40%, they may become harmful to our health, causing a number of diseases. The symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning may include weakness, dizziness, chest pain, vomiting, confusion, and headaches. Our economy as well is at risk with air pollution. Cleaner air protects the fish, and natural places that many Malaysians rely on for their livelihoods. Air pollution can also cause damage to crops and forests. We know that clear skies, edible fish, healthy crops, and forest land are critical to the economy of a country. We estimate that the overall economic impact of health effects associated with exposure to current levels of air pollution in Malaysia may exceed $7 billion per year. Thus, we see that cleaner air means a stronger and diverse economy for all Malaysians. Lastly, with regards to the environment, there are two main causes of Malaysia's high level of air pollution, and it can remedy itself for the first one, while the second, it needs international cooperation to reduce. The first is air pollution caused by the common car, which we have talked about earlier. Malaysia has one of the highest levels of car ownership per person in the world, and this has led to a very high level of carbon monoxide pollution in all its major cities. The second is the transboundary pollution that is caused by the burning of Indonesian rainforest to provide land to plant palm oil. Indonesia is one of the world's largest producers of palm oil, and much of its recent high level of economic growth are based on this single industry. So at certain times of the year and with given weather conditions, the smoke from all these fires drifts across the border of Singapore and Malaysia. Malaysia is affected the most from this.
Hi, this is MD Faisal Mahmood, and in this part, I'm gonna tell about how to solve this issue and achieve sustainable development goals. First of all, by using public transports can reduce air pollution, as we know that in Malaysia there are many personal transports such as cars, bikes, and so on. By using public transport is a sure source of way to contribute less air pollution, as it provides with less gas and energy. In addition to less release of fuels and gas, using a public transport can also help in saving money. Turn off the lights when not in use. The energy that the light takes also contribute to air pollution. Thus, less consumption of electricity can save energy, and energy-saving lights to help environment. Recycle and reuse. The concept of recycle and reuse is not just conserve sources, but also it helps to air pollution, as it helps to reducing pollution emission. The recycled products also take less power to make other products. Say no to the plastic bags. The use of plastic products could be very harmful to the environment, as they take a very long time to dispose due to their material made of its oil. The use of paper bags instead is better alternative to reduce air pollution. Use of fans instead of air conditioner. The use of air conditioner takes a lot of energy and emits a lot of heat, which is bad in environment. AC also takes a lot of power and energy to work to compare to the fans. Avoid uses of crackers. The uses of crackers during festivals and weddings is sadly one of the biggest contribution to air pollution, leading to a layer of smoke, which is extremely harmful to the health. So, practice no to use of crackers in festivals. Avoiding using products which are made of chemicals. Products which are made of chemicals are harmful to the atmosphere as well as humans. So by avoiding those chemical made products, we can easily reduce the rate of environment pollution as well as air pollutions. To achieve sustainable development goals, in 2015, world leaders agreed to the 17 Sustainable Development Goals for a safer, cleaner, and more prosperous world in 2030. Now, it is up to all of us to join forces to address the most pressing global challenges, turn goals into the action to accelerate progresses towards the Sustainable Development Goals. for every children, and UNICEF embraces a 3S approach, which are raising awareness, taking action, and holding decision maker accountable for progress. So country like Malaysia, to give their next generation a safe and harmonious life to live in, they can follow the rules and regulations to avoid air pollution, which we have described in our project.